Good morning, everybody. It is Friday the 23rd of December, 2 days till Christmas Eve tomorrow, and we are currently walking down to Battery Park to go and get the ferry over to what's it actually called, the island? Statue of Liberty, but it's called, no, Ellis Island is the other island. I've completely forgot what it's called. But we're going to head over that way anyway. It's not looking good today, or the weather's literally the worst day today. But we didn't want to cancel it because we just thought we wanted to go and see it, and we can't keep moving everything, otherwise we're just going to run out of days to do things. We have managed to change our 9/11 museum booking, and we've moved it a day forward. I was hoping we could get it this afternoon. I'm just going to turn you around to see the view. How beautiful this is. This is a Wall Street Christmas tree again, just going past Wall Street. I was trying to get the 9/11 museum for this afternoon so that we could kind of do that this afternoon while it's raining and know that we've done that and free up another day. But we had to cancel our original booking, which we did, but then we could only get it for tomorrow. So we've rebooked it for tomorrow anyway, tomorrow afternoon, and we're going to hopefully go over this afternoon and just ask them if there's any free slots or if there's any chance of getting in. They might just say no, but we're going to just try, because then it's at least something else, because we should have done Dumbo this afternoon and gone over the Brooklyn Bridge into Manhattan. Sorry, over the Manhattan Bridge, over the Brooklyn Bridge into Brooklyn. But it's just not possible because the weather's just so bad. We're not going to get a good view on the other side, are we? So it's just like, there's no point in doing that. So we're trying to like rejig a few things and think, right, although the weather, what could we do that's inside? Yeah, sorry. Oh, was I? Oh, sorry. So we're just trying to kind of work out what we can do, can't we? And what can we do that's different, and how can we rearrange things? I missed that the other day. Yeah, like a little girl. Do you want to stand with a little girl for your photo then? Don't know, a little girl looking up at the Wall Street. So like I said, we're heading down that way now. So we've just been to the Bronze Bull again, and there was no queue, funnily enough, at 8 o'clock in the morning. But Matilda was scared to touch its balls, even though I told her it was good luck to rub the bull's balls. She was not having any of it. But now we're just going to go over this way to try and find where the ferry is. But also, I think maybe even now we're on the way back, we're going to have a look at this. It says that it's one of the most visited public buildings in Lower Manhattan, and it's called Castle Clinton. I think it looks like it's just over there opposite us, doesn't it? You can see loads of people stood over there. There's a flag and stuff. Then you've got the National Museum of American Indians. Massive buildings. That's Custom House. That's another. Oh, there, Staten Island Ferry, Statue of Liberty. Oh, it's straight on, it says. It says Staten Island and Statue of Liberty. Oh, okay. Okay, so update. This is the line currently for the Statue of Liberty. It's 5 to 9 and our ticket isn't until 10 o'clock. But at the minute, the island that the Statue of Liberty is on is flooded. So they can't send anybody across on the boats because it's flooded, so it's not possible. So they've said the earliest they're going to be sending people across is 10:30, regardless of what ticket you've got. So obviously it's going to be a long time waiting, and we've basically got an hour and a half now till 10:30, until they kind of clear the island and send people across. So me and Matilda are going to go and have a look in this Castle Clinton. I'm hoping that it's free. I think it looks like it is. So we're going to go in and have a little look while Ant's very kindly offered to stay in the queue and wait for us. So let's go and see. Okay, so it looks like, just for a really good point of reference, there's toilets here. So there's actually toilets just on the other side of this. So if you're waiting for the Statue of Liberty and there's a big queue, or you want to go to a toilet before you go over, there's restrooms right there that are fully open as well. So that's a really good point, that you can get to the toilet right there. It's saying there are no Crown tickets available today. So that's what we wanted to do. It doesn't say Crown Island, does it though? The crown is because Statue of Liberty has a crown on top of the head.
Oh, yeah.
So they're basically saying there's no tickets for the Crown today, but if you have Crown reservations, the line is just over there for them. So they're letting the people in for the Crown reservations first, which I don't know why, because they're saying that the island's not open, but that looks like that is where you would get your tickets from, and everyone's just kind of sheltering under here, which I suppose is a good way just to kind of wait, but also if you're waiting in here, you're not in the queue, are you? So I'm not quite sure if that is a good way to wait. And it does look like we can go through here. So this says Statue of Liberty and Ellis Island boat. And Ellis airport style security ahead, no storage available. Oh, so it looks like this is where you would get on the boats, but obviously there's no boats coming today. Oh, so here's a quick price tickets. So general admission for adults is $24 with pedestal. It's just like the pedestal in the Statue of Liberty. But that was completely sold out when we booked our tickets, and the actual crown had completely sold out as well. So we've just got normal island tickets. So it just means we're going over to the island, and we'll get to go over to Ellis Island as well. But you can't really see much at the minute because it's really, really rainy. It's really cloudy. And like I said, the boat does not seem to be going anywhere at the minute anyway. I think we can have a little walk over and have a look at the view. And there she is, what we're trying to get to, but we currently can't. So this is like the security bit here, which is just all not open at the minute, because obviously like I said, it's flooded, so they're not letting anybody in. So it looks like this is the kind of way the main queue is up that way there. So that's back to the building. Oh, I've zoomed in, I've just realised. We came out there and we've just kind of come around the edge of the building here. But there's currently nobody in the queue, nobody waiting to get on. It's just completely deserted, apart from when you get around there where the big huge queue is. But like I said, the people with 9 o'clock tickets haven't even left yet. So it's definitely on a late run today. So the queue is actually moving. It's only 9:10, but I have a feeling they're just putting us into another queuing system. Which is kind of a bit annoying because I was just about to go to the toilet and go and get a hot drink. Whereas really we're going to be stood here for 50 minutes now. But the queue is gone. If you look now, it is right down there. The queue is got absolutely massive.
Wow, what a nightmare. So an hour and a half in the queue for him to then decide that there was no queue and become a free-for-all. At which point some lady sees space about 20 people ahead and tries to fight her way through. Then through security, and we're just ready to get onto Lady Liberty. Water's pretty choppy, but it's calmed down a lot from what it was last hour ago, I'd say. So see you on board. So we've just managed to find a seat and nip to the cafe. We've got a hot chocolate, a coffee, blueberry muffin, a cinnamon bun and a Diet Coke, and it was $15.14.
That's not bad actually.
No, it's really reasonable that. $2.65 for a soda. It's one of the cheapest soda we've had over it.
It's quite reasonable.
This boat's just crazy, isn't it? There's no seats, it's just manic. So we'll catch up on the other side. And we're here. I think I'd rather rope drop Magic Kingdom than try and do that ferry. That was just...
I just don't think they should have run it. They should have just given everybody refunds.
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
What I didn't like was there was 200 life jackets on that ground floor of the ferry that we were on. There was at least 400 people on that ground floor of the ferry.
It's absolutely madness.
There was just no... I'm hoping that was the first boat of the day, so I'm hoping as we go back it'll get better and better, but that was just crazy.
When you got off the boat,
yeah, as we got off, the crew were talking and they were saying that they didn't think that they should be running today because they don't think it's safe. But yeah, we're here anyway. What a view. The original torch is in the shop as well, so in the museum, so we'll have a look through there as well. But I think we're just going to have a look around for now, aren't we?
oh my gosh, it is just like so windy. I can't tell you how windy it is. Look at his hair. It's like even Daddy's hair. It's like so windy. It's unbelievably how windy it is. Oh my gosh, we're in a sightseeing city cruise. It's absolutely madness here. It is freezing. It is really windy. But the views are spectacular, yeah, honestly. Yeah, looking at the skyline there is just amazing, isn't it? But it is so windy. This is a little bit about what everything means. So it shows you about the broken chains, the tablet, the crown, everything about all the different points.
So we just had our photos taken at the front of the statue. It was 50. They took 5 photos that were viewing the gift shop, which had $15 each, didn't you?
Yeah, there's no obligation.
Yeah, there's no obligation. They literally just gave you a piece of paper to take in. No, $15 each. So $75 if you want all that, which we won't be doing. But I didn't realise that they took so many photos. I thought it was just going to be one and done, and it was freezing. It's absolutely bitter. It's right in the middle. It's called a bomb cyclone. It's horrible. So we've walked around the perimeter of the island. I think we're going to head over to the museum now, aren't we? And the museum where the original torch is and the gift shop, and then we'll head over to Ellis Island from there. So we'll see you when we're warm inside the gift shop. So we just went into the gift shop, which is actually where the restrooms are as well. But how cool is this? There's a charge your phone thing, and it's actually free. It says 99 cents, but they've rubbed that out and it says free of charge now. That's really useful. The amount of times that we've struggled because stupid me forgot the power bank. So literally right outside the ladies' toilets if anyone needs it. I've also just noticed as well the sodas on the island are actually $1 more than what they are on the ferry. They were $2.67 on the ferry, the $3.75 here. And if you're at the bottom of the ceremony in a Statue of Liberty cover, they are $7.60. So anyone who's like me thinks, oh, the cheap when you get there because it's captive market on the ferry, you know, the ferry's definitely cheaper.
This is the shop. They've got loads and loads of things in it. They've got all these like crazy little kind of teddies. Matilda wanted to buy a £25 bear, one of those bears down there for £25. I was like, you're not spending $25 of your money on a bear. I did try and say about buying like one of those like $12 Statue of Liberty ones, but she doesn't like it. She wanted bear. I was like, we're not spending that much of your money. It's like, I know, you're spending money gone just on a bear. But they have got like quite a lot of stuff in here. They've got hoodies, they've got little Statue of Liberty models, water bottles, t-shirts, key rings, baubles, all sorts of stuff. But the weather outside is just looking absolutely dreadful. It's getting worse and worse and worse. So I think we're going to go in the museum and then head over to Ellis Island. So here we are in the Statue of Liberty Museum. This is what it originally looked like, yeah. So they said it turned green because of something to do with the air. So the air has what's made it turn green. Grand intersection. Wow, so that is the actual size of the left ear of Lady Liberty. So that is the plaster model that they actually used to model the whole of the Statue of Liberty on. It's absolutely crazy. Yeah, the original one is in France. That's a replica of it. Because it says that Bartholdi, who made the Lady Liberty, kept the original in France, in his home in France, and now it's in the museum. But it's so good. There's loads of information about it. No things that you would even like think about it. I suppose like it's just not really something that you know much about. You don't really know much about it, do you?
Unless you watch National Treasure. And then you know there's, what is it, 3 of them in the world?
There's 3 of them. In National Treasure there's actually 3 Statue of Liberties, but only one who referred to as his lady. Wow, so this is a full-scale copper model. It says the full scale of the foot was created in 1986 for the former Statue of Liberty exhibit. Notice the copper rivets hammered flat to create a seamless look. Wow, absolutely crazy. Look at the size of this thing. Oh, look at the detail there. They've hammered all that as well to make it so smooth. It's incredible. So this sign was actually given by Tiffany. So Tiffany & Co created the bronze plaque for the statue's dedication. So it honours the people who erected the statue and the pedestal. So this is kind of like, this is the final design for the pedestal. This was another design they had, but they said it was would be too costly and too elaborate and too tall. And then this is one of the original designs that they had. It's crazy to think that they had all these different designs for the pedestal before it was actually made. And then there it is. Raising Liberties that was trying to get her up. If I go around here now, it shows you what she looks like at the back. So there she is. So that's how they kind of make. See the book, the crown, the statue. There's a foot on the bottom, and her other foot's there. And here, this shows you the interior structure. So it says, while the pedestal has been updated, the skeleton framework of the statue remains the same. 4 massive piers connected two huge cross beams with a pedestal and foundation support a central iron pylon. The framework connects the statue's iron skeleton to the pedestal's concrete foundation. So it was like that when I went up to the crown. So you can see the spiral staircase in the middle. So you go all the way up the spiral staircase right into the top of the head there. And then there's little stairs there to get to the top of the pedestal. So if you look around here, you can see where what we did is we went right into the crown at the top. And where the crown is, there was actually like holes in the crown. And that's what we looked out of. Doesn't seem to have that on any of the others to kind of feel like the holes in the crown, but they did have that when I went and looked. So this is the original torch. So it must have been placed at some point. Used by millions as a symbol of both the nation and the statue itself. The torch was altered many times after its 1886 dedication. Damaged beyond repair, the torch exhibited here was removed from the statue in 1984. The flame the statue now holds is a gilded closed copper shell lit from outside, true to sculptor Frederick Augusta's Bartholomew's original design. Okay, so this was the one that was made when she was first constructed, and then now they've changed it and put it actually back to what the original design was. It's crazy, isn't it? So now she sits in here.
And we're just in line now to get back onto the boat. It's the same boat as what we got coming out. It's took 10 minutes so far and it's still not emptied, so it shows how many people are actually on it. It's freezing, isn't it? Yeah, but look at this, it's just, they bring you into these really wide open spaces and then funnel you down tiny gangway, so it's
this
just...
is what the bloke was saying before though, when we were getting on it. He was like, fill all the empty gaps, fill the gaps, no line, fill the gap.
Yeah.
And that's how that woman just completely cut past everybody and just started, and I get what she was doing, filling up, but there was hardly any space for her to fill anyway.
No, exactly.
And then it meant that everybody was just absolutely cram-packed like sardines in a tin, wasn't it? Just all completely squashed together.
See, that's at the top, that's finally empty, so we're getting somewhere. So we'll catch up once we're on the other side. We're on board, we'll come up to the middle deck because there's no seats on the lower deck and we literally got the last seats on the middle deck. Oh, it sounds like we're going already, so it's not actually that busy on this middle deck. The lower deck's heaving on the way here, wasn't it? You couldn't actually move at all on the lower deck. But what's that? We're going to set off from a time?
Okay, so this just shows you how busy it actually is on the island. All those people there. People.
Leaving to Ellis Island, so is the weather. This is absolutely freezing. And we left the island at the right, well, we left the Statue of Liberty Island at the right time, didn't we? Literally, we got, as the boat pulled off, the heavens absolutely opened and people would sat on the top that came running down. But we're just heading in.
So this is the start. So we came in and we came to the left-hand side. We've got the started here with leaving. So all journeys began by leaving one place to venture to another. So it's talking about why did people leave where they lived and come to America? What were the conditions of their countries like? Some people had no other place to stay, they were forced to leave. And then it goes through all the different years of what it was like in those years, why they left. There's something there about islanders dying. They've left from astonishment to terror. It must have been really awful for them. Some of them there, they've left against the will. They've left to seek opportunities. It's a whole, gives you so much information about the reasons and why, the promise of the land. So I do think that you could spend absolutely hours and hours in it if you read every single piece of information. You would literally be here all day. Unfortunately, we just don't have the time. I don't really think many people are going to have the time to read absolutely every single piece of information. Like I said, you would literally be here all day. This is just a ground floor. And I said you could just be here all day, couldn't you? Read absolutely everything. It's just absolutely massive. So we're just trying to like pick little bits to read little short sections, obviously like gaze and scan, read some other bits. And it is really interesting, don't get me wrong, but you would literally be here all day if you read absolutely everything. Wow, this is crazy. So domestic workers $4 per week with room and board. But this one, labourers $1.75 a day. Bakers $2.60 a day. Construction workers $2.75 a day. That's what the last one says. Nil hands, $1.25 per day. So this is upstairs now. We just went through rooms that I forgot to film it actually, that had like all passports and things in of people that had come over. And it had like little books and diaries that people had wrote. Really just so amazing. So this is the arrivals hall. So this is where everybody would have come when they came over to America. So it's the registry room. Nearly every day for over 2 decades, the registry room was filled with new arrivals waiting to be inspected and registered by immigration service officers. On many days, over 5,000 people would file through the space. For most immigrants, this great hall epitomized Ellis Island. Here they encountered the complex demands of the immigration laws and American bureaucracy that could either grant or withhold permissions to land in the United States. The registry room has been restored to its appearance in 1918, 1924. Photographs of the room during other time periods can be seen on the east and west ends of the balcony. Okay, so it looks like they restored the room to make it look like what it looked like in that time period. But other times in people's lives when they would have come here, it would have looked a little bit different. It's a gorgeous building. I mean, look at the ceiling. Absolutely beautiful.
One of them, well, I'm calling it passport control, but this is where you had to sign to be allowed into the country. And if you know when I came over, you can scan this and you can see what ship and when your family came over as well. So we're back off Ellis Island. We didn't really catch up because as we looked out the window, the boat was pulling in, so we literally ran for the boat because every half an hour. I just want to show you, look at this. When we came this morning, we were literally the only people here. There's now a nice little queue forming again, so definitely if you're up early, get here first thing in the morning and then you don't need to wait. Really windy. So we're going to head back, try and grab some lunch, and we'll catch up in the hotel. You know what we've got a little bit of break from the windows. What to show you, this is actually our hotel. You've got there, how gorgeous is that building? So I think Laura said yesterday it's from the 1930s. It's absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what's on the other floors. I guess it's either offices or apartments. But we're just going to head back now and try and get a little bit warmer. Just come into this place called Taz Cafe. It's just literally the next door to the hotel. It's all wraps, sandwiches, bagels. The menu is just ridiculously huge. Cheeseburger combo meals. But they do things like cream cheese bagel for $4.50. I'm getting a Reuben on a roll for $14, so we'll let you know how it is when we get back. And we are back from Cat's Cafe, so I got myself a Reuben, which was huge. Matilda got herself a chicken and cheese wrap, and Laura got the barbecue chicken wrap. We got a pack of Nutter Butters, a pack of $5 chips, crisps, and a soda, and it's $54. How is it, Matilda?
We've got honey mustard, which makes it really good.
It's got honey mustard on it as well. So we've got to tuck into these, but I must say it's not cheap, but it looks nice, so we'll give it a go and let you know what we think. And we've just finished. I called it Cats before, it was Taz Cafe. It was really, I had the Reuben, that was really nice. Matilda, you loved your chicken and cheese wrap, didn't you? Laura and Matilda could have easily shared the wrap between them. You got the barbecue chicken one,
cheese if you want what I have.
She really enjoyed it as well, didn't you? The potato salad, I think, was the winner. We didn't even know that we got that.
Really nice.
We made the mistake when we got in there. We didn't tell him it was to go, so the poor guy brought it all over ready to sit down. But now I'm annoyed because there was pickles with it when he brought it over, and there was pickles on it, but there wasn't the side of pickles when I got it back. But we really enjoyed that. It's absolutely pouring down outside, so we're going to have a bit of a chill. Just wanted to touch on what we thought of Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island. I know it was raining, so that could have tainted it a little bit, but it's a definite one and done for me. What about you, Matilda?
I would go again, but I'd probably go again and do like the crown. I wouldn't go again for the normal ticket. I'd go again for the crown, but I wouldn't go again for it normally.
I think it's one of them things where tourists will go, and that's how they keep making the money, but it's a definite...
You just say you've seen it, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's to go just to say you've done it and seen it, basically. There's not really anything...
Definitely wouldn't rush back for it. We said the same about the Empire State Building. We enjoyed that, but we've done it now. The only thing so far that I'd definitely do again is the Rockettes. I love the Rockettes.
And staying in this hotel.
Yeah, this hotel is amazing as well. This hotel.
generally when you go on holiday something like that is what you do. You do all the touristy things and you've done them, haven't you?
Yeah.
You do them again because you've
No,
done
no,
them.
yeah.
Apart from in Disney, because you can't do all the rides and then not do them again.
Like the Natural History Museum, we've done it now, so nothing's going to change it.
No. I don't think we spoke about that. I wasn't overly impressed with the Natural History Museum.
I liked it.
It was,
I liked it.
It was all, I felt like, I think I prefer
You're just
London's.
not much of an animal person.
No, I think I just prefer London's, I don't know. I think I expected it to be like the film. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
but
excited
like the
for the
film
Smithsonian one, so it was me. I built it up in my mind too much.
You didn't expect it to be like the film?
No, I expected it to be more like the film. Like, I don't know. Unless we missed something, but we didn't see like Teddy Roosevelt on the horse and the big Tyrannosaurus Rex and all that sort of stuff in the lobby.
Well, we saw the thing, didn't we?
Yeah,
We
they've
saw
always
the
just moved it
animals.
around a bit, but yeah.
So
So
Duncan.
Duncan,
Who's Duncan?
Dexter.
Monkey.
Dexter.
But like that wasn't like it was in the films, so I don't know. It's just me.
Is it because it wasn't alive?
Yeah. So the plan now, we're gonna have a bit of a chill. It's only what is it, about 2 o'clock-ish? Yeah, 2 o'clock. So have a bit of a chill. We'll probably end up going out at some point later. We've got nothing else but, so if we do go out, we just gotta go for a bit of a walk, aren't we? We've got
The
an
problem is the
early
weather's
start
really
tomorrow.
bad. And they've said that it's going to get worse. So it's like one of them, but
We've got a very
we were
busy
still
day
cold
tomorrow,
from the
haven't
Statue of
we?
Liberty and we had nothing to eat. And our feet were killing because that was like another thing with the Statue of Liberty. There was no like accessible line.
No.
And on the
I hate it.
Oh, it was
I
an
could sit.
absolute shambles.
there was
that
like
one.
people were going through on wheelchairs, but like it was agony for me, absolute agony, because I could not stand.
But you don't need a wheelchair
that
for
long.
day-to-day life, so...
But I had to because there was no other choice. They told me that is the queue.
And the same with
You have
Matilda.
to go in
Matilda
it.
really struggled with the crowds, and
And then Matilda was crying her eyes out at one point.
it's not that Matilda minds waiting. I'm not. She's
fine with
quite happy
waiting,
to
I
wait
can
in a
wait.
line. It was just far too
Just
crowded
when it's
for
a
her.
massive crowd and
Well, sometimes she
you're
struggles
squashed
'cause of a
in,
toilet.
like you're in a tin
Yeah.
of sardines. No.
But yeah, it just wasn't. I don't know. I don't know if it's just America because we've only really done Disney, but Disney is great with stuff like that. New York
Yeah, but I
doesn't
think
seem
like
to be.
that's the thing with autism. And I mean, a lot of people won't like crowded places, but you were literally wedged in, packed in for like 20 minutes, stood so close to people, not moving.
And obviously
There was
your
half the
knees,
space
you were
and it
just
was
in
horrible.
agony, weren't you? So it's kind of ruined the day a little bit, and that's
Well,
why I
it was kind
said
of like
it's.
I couldn't stand there and it was killing me, but then Matilda was upset, so then that made it even more of a horrible situation because I couldn't do anything to get her out of that pack of people, and it just wasn't nice.
Yeah,
at
you were
all.
just trapped, weren't you? But we've done it.
But
we
we
won't do
came
it
up
again.
then and it wasn't that busy at all. So I would maybe even say don't go for an early
Yeah,
ticket.
go
I
for
think
the
a
late
lot of
one, yeah.
people are going to go for early tickets, and if problems like that happen with the weather, you're stuck then.
Yeah. But yeah, we're gonna have a bit of a chill now,
This
and
one
we will
actually
catch
looks
up
like one of
later. I
the
think.
fortune
Oh,
things.
Matilda's found
Looks
the
like a
thing for it.
fortune cookie.
Doesn't it, doesn't it?
So yeah, we will catch up in a bit.
So welcome back. So we are back outside. The entrance to our hotel is just there. You can just see the little sign outside. That's a sign for the coffee shop. So where them people are now is just the entrance for the hotel. Where we went for our dinner was just here, Taz Cafe, where it's got like a convenience store as well. And what we've realised is the entrance to the tube is here. So it's actually a lot closer than what we thought. It's not even a 1 minute, well, probably a 1 minute walk. Another thing to note is that a lot of doors into places are these revolving doors. But how pretty is it in here? So nice. There's lots of people just sat in here having a coffee, people just having a drink, people just sat having a chill. And then here it is, Wall Street Station. So we'd have to walk on the corridor a little bit because obviously it is the same station as what we went in where we've been going to from originally further down the road. But it's a bit like London where they have like multiple entrances and multiple exits. So we didn't realise that we could actually enter it right here, which is a lot better because it means that we're not outside, we're not crossing the roads, especially now we're not in the cold and the wind, are we? What, sorry?
The lamps near the street station are different colours. It's different colours because each line's different colours.
Yeah, so it's red colour for red lines, green colours for the green lines, and that's how you know what colour. She doesn't tell you what numbers, because I think like 2, 3 and 5 are red or something, but it tells you what colour corresponding to the lamps. And then again, the thing is just right there, look, so you can see the little thing where you buy your Metro cards and stuff from. And then this is like, they don't have this at all of them, but this one has it. I was telling you, oh, no alert, no active alerts. Don't know what that meant to mean. Oh yeah, delays on that one, no midday CS, so no delays on ours. And then it shows you the whole interactive map there. So this is, so Ant will do it on his card, straight through, and then Matilda's Metro card.
It's very hard to work. So.
It's not hard, it's really easy. Matilda just sometimes doesn't swipe it all the way through and lifts it up before she's gone through at the end. And that's why it doesn't work. I think you're going too slow, Matilda, on that. You've got the Metro card the wrong way around as well. The card faces you. There we go. So it is pretty simple. I do mine on my watch. Literally tap, green, go, and in. But what we always do is I always do like, Ant always goes in, or I go in, then Matilda, and then the other one of us, because I'm always worried that if Matilda ever couldn't get through and we'd both gone in, should be stuck. But it's definitely noticeably colder. The wind has picked up and it's in the minus numbers now. So all week so far, like me and Ant haven't had our hats or anything on, whereas now we've got our hats and our coats and gloves and scarves and everything. Yeah, so it tells you on the little over the head thing there. So it's saying the next number 2 is 4 minutes, the number 3 is 6 minutes.
Yeah, we can get either.
Oh yeah, and we can get either. Sometimes they're express ones, so they don't stop at some places. So you have to check that they're definitely stopping at the places that you want them to stop. But we should be getting on the tube.
Oh, I can't believe how much different it looks at night. It's currently minus 3 degrees Celsius, so I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit, but it's cold. And I found out today the Gap and Old Navy store there, they used to be the Toys R Us store. Gutted that I didn't know anymore. I love Toys R Us now. It's so vibrant though. I thought it was nice in the day, but it's really, really vibrant at night. There's Bubba Gumps that we went to the other day. And we're just walking through to the Rockefeller Centre and the Schwartz. So come with us.
We've just found Hershey's Chocolate World. Literally down the side of Times Square is Hershey's Chocolate World. So obviously we're going to have to come and have a look, because who could not come and have a look in Reese's Chocolate World? This is so cool. Oh, I don't have a clue what they sell. No way. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow. Big smart. You want something?
You should do a bit of that one.
Wow. That is so cool. So that is like the cookie dough into the cup. Oh my gosh, look at this. You pull the lever and the bars come out and you just fill it up in all these different little bags, tubs, containers. This is madness. It's $14 for a mega cookie and a hot chocolate drink. I'm not sure how much anything else is. Ant and Matilda have gone for a little walk around, so we shall see what we find.
So they've got a small milkshake bar. I get it's expensive, but not extortionate. $13 for a smoothie. It was $10 for a milkshake. It's not too bad. They do a big hot chocolate and a hot cookie for $14. Or the melted hot chocolate on its own is $9.95. I think it's expensive, but not extortion compared to what you'd say something like this was in the UK. Oh my gosh, we're coming to a Nintendo shop. It is crazy. I'm loving this stuff. The consoles over the years. Game Boy's the first one that I remember. It's crazy looking back over the history. And then they got like the snares and everything around here as well. Nintendo 64, SNES, the Switch, obviously the Wii. Wow. Really does take you back to the childhood. Oh gosh, we've done the sound of Teddy's, double Pikachus, Mr. and Mrs. Pikachu. There is a line. There was a line literally going on the entire shop because they're having a Pikachu meet and greet in an hour. It's worse than Disney meet and greets, this.
It's meant to be Mario and Sonic. No, Mario and Luigi at the minute. 5 till 6 is Mario and Luigi.
Oh wow.
And it's 20 to 6 and they're not even here.
Right, I think we've got to try and head out and get a little bit calmer somewhere. And that's when Laura gets caught by a street vendor and spends $10 on a blow up bomb with a light. It's not a balloon, it's probably a bit more robust than a balloon, to be fair.
Cool.
But yeah, there's the Rockefeller Christmas tree.
She's had no treat though.
She has been.
Really good.
The Christmas tree is just huge, I do love it. So just try to find FAO Schwartz. We found it. There's a queue to get in, but we found it. I'm so excited to go in here. I know it's probably just got the eye cameras and we'll walk around and go, well, that was disappointing, but we can say we've done it. I'm really excited for it, so come on in with us.
Wow, this is like absolutely crazy in here. It's absolutely chocker and absolutely full.
I've worked out what the balls in Costco were just to fill your Disney store, I think.
Oh, Disney Store edition. Build, store and display your mini Disney brand collectibles. Yeah. So you'd buy the little balls, get the collectibles out of it and build your own little Disney shop. That's quite clever. Even though it's a bit naff at the same time. And it's super, super busy in here. Wow, it is crazy in here. They've actually got an Elmo factory where you choose your own eyes and ears and everything and build your own Elmo. Crazy creations, build your own Play-Doh and slime. It is everything you could ever want in here, isn't there? But it's just, yeah, it's like a Hamleys kind of thing, but yeah, but madness. Oh my gosh, just found loads of lounge flyers. She's really, really funky. I've not seen a lot of these lounge flyers before. These are crazy. I don't know what that one is down there. Well, I've seen that one before. Seen that Ewok one. Not seen that one. Pepper's Lonely Hearts. Oh, the Beatles, that one is. I've seen that one. I've seen the Queen of Hearts. I've seen that. Not seen those on the photo. Oh, their ones are down there. Not seen some of those Beatles ones. So we're basically queuing up to play on the piano. But since that's like one of the main reasons why you come to FAO Schwartz. Oh, that's cute. We're going to queue up and do it anyway. So we just had a go at the FAO Schwartz piano. It was so fun. And I just want to show you on this side here, they've got a build your own Funko Pop station. Absolutely crazy. There is rules on the piano as well. So it's absolutely no shoes, only 2 minutes maximum, one person or one family at a time, no jumping, no running, no standing on the black trim. So it looks like we are quite strict with the rules, but the thing is like really, oh my gosh, they've got the things from Tom Hanks gig, the Saltar, Genie Wish person. That's crazy, but I've currently lost Aunt and Matilda, so I'm going to go and try them.
Wow, what an experience that was. That was manic. It is 2 days before Christmas, a Friday night in the biggest toy shop in New York, so I can't say I'm surprised, but wow, that was crazy. I know the queue was not like that when we got in it. I'm glad we did it. We came out with nothing.
Characters are around here now.
Yeah,
Look, Mickey and Minnie
of
dressed in
course,
Christmas
yeah.
outfits.
I'm glad we did it. I'd like to go not around Christmas and have a proper look round. But yeah, we didn't buy anything. I think the queue to check out was like half an hour easily. But it was nice too. Matilda got to play on the piano. I think Laura was more excited than Matilda for it. But now we're going to have a look round at some of the lights and the trees around here. So we've just seen the light show on Saks, and I'm going to put that on for its own video, I think, because it was that good rather than include it in this one.
It was absolutely amazing. One of the best
You
things
can
I've seen.
just see it there now.
Tell you how good it was.
It was amazing.
I'm the music the same.
Can't really hear.
Yeah,
it's Tim Elton John, yeah. So it's all themed to Elton
John. I can't tell you how
John.
amazing it was.
I'm impressed. It's got a Dyson
It was
shop.
worth coming out for it. It was amazing.
That's a way to remortgage your house. But the Cartier shop's really nice as well. Well, it's just like the one in London actually, isn't it? The way that they've done it. And then they've got these little things all around, like little light up things that you can take your picture with and sit on as well. I've been recording this for 46 seconds and my hand is frozen, so I'm going to pop the phone away and we're going to make our way back to Times Square.
So we've just found this gorgeous ball on 5th Avenue. How gorgeous is this? And we've also found the Harry Winston shop. Now it always reminds me of, if you ever watched Maid, it's called Maid, or the Maid in Manhattan. Yeah, Maid in Manhattan, where she works in the hotel and she tries on the woman's clothes in one of the rooms and ends up pretending to be this person who she's not, and ends up getting a necklace given to her to go to a ball, and it's a Harry Winston, and the little boy says, the man's like, oh, do you know what should I say? It's a Harry Winston. If I lose it, that'll be it. My life will be gone. I'll be an orphan for the rest of my days. Blah, 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 blah. And I always think of that, like the Harry Winston, because that was a necklace that she got to her, which is crazy. So just want to show you, this is the E line on the subway, and this one has like a digital thing at the top here, so it's going down for the stop, so it's highlighted in red there in that box what the next stop is, so you can see each stop, and then it tells you like 2 stops, 3 stops, how many stops it is to each thing. And then we're actually the very last stop, World Trade Center, and it's at the end last stop, World Trade Center. And it also tells you underneath it the letters and numbers are the other lines that cross over. So it is really good. Some of them don't have this. The one last night back from the Natural History Museum had a bit like that, and it had like dots underneath it, and as the lights went out, it meant that it had gone past that stop. So you knew which way it was going depending on which way the lights were going. They all seem to have this, they don't say what time it is, where they're going to, what the next stop is. So they are really... Yeah, they are really good to us once you get the car. Well, you've used like City Mapper, and we've always managed to get on the right one, going the right way. You know, you just basically choose upside downtown and then choose what line you want to go on. So it has been quite simple, to be honest. Daddy got us lost and went the wrong way, so let's go back a little bit. We used Google Maps for the first time, we got lost. But we're coming out of the trade centre, which is fine because we can go to the big Target there. So we're going to come out of the trade centre, go to the big Target and head back to the hotel, because we are currently in, what's it called, bomb cyclone. So it's really cold, really windy. It's currently -8 degrees, so it's very chilly.
We're just back at the hotel. Laura still wasn't hungry, but we found the supermarket in the hotel. We've only been there 3-4 days and only just found it. It's called Brooklyn Beef and Cheese. I got the bacon cheeseburger, which looks immense, with some pickle fries. Matilda got the plain cheeseburger with some french fries. They look really nice and well seasoned. Quite expensive. I can't remember how much it is because they took the receipt off us, but it was over $30. So we're going to tuck into this. Laura's just gone to do the washing and we'll let you know what we're doing.
Okay, so I've just come up to the 6th floor to do some laundry, some washing. So I had to put the PIN code into the, oh, is it saying straight on this way? Yeah. I had to put the PIN code into the elevator to let me up to do upper floor so that I can get to the laundry room. It looks like it's pretty much where our room is. Upstairs is where down the floor is where our room is. Gosh, there must be tiny rooms there. Even though I think we've got the smallest room in the place. I don't want a room next to the laundry though, would you? Oh, so here we go. So it looks like this in the laundry. This is quite nice. There's loads of washing machines. It looks like there's washing machines, dryers. So it's $2.75 for a washer, $2.75 for a dryer. And you can get soaps here. They look like they're $1 each. Oh, the problem is that it says insert card, remove card. Oh, it just say use change. It's okay. And then they've got like even like a washing sink there to wash things with. Talking about detergent. There's like a little dryer. Looks like people have left some stuff here as well. So I'm gonna try and have a go and see if I can do it. Okay, so fail. I got it all ready to realise that the washing machine and dryers actually only take cards. So you cannot use cash, and I don't have my bank card on me, so I'm gonna have to go back down to the room to get my bank card to come back up again. I didn't use a soap because, like I said, somebody's left this big thing here, a Tide Pods, and when I opened it up it's pretty full. So I just grabbed 2 out of there and put 1 in each wash. I've done like a very pale pink ready kind of wash, and very like more like pale pink, pale purple, some of Matilda's bits, and I've just done a dark black wash. So I've done 2 washes, but like I said, I've got to wait for it. I must go downstairs, get the card, but then I do think it will fit all in one dryer. It's just because I didn't want to put the pinks and the darks and stuff in together, and because some of them are quite pale. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Just finishing up, that burger was immense. It was only a single patty, but I'm really full of it. I've had some of the pickle fries, but the rest will end up getting wasted now, which is a shame. Matilda's about halfway through hers. I don't actually think Matilda was hungry. I think Matilda saw it and went, oh, I want this, but I don't.
No, I was hungry. It's just it leaves like a very weird musty taste in the back of your mouth. I'm not kidding, it leaves a taste that I don't like in the back of my mouth.
It's cut perfectly, well mine was, Matilda's not so much, cut perfectly to medium. And the fries are nice as well.
Yeah, my fries are nice.
So like I said, Laura's just gone up to the laundry. When she gets back, we will see what the plan is and probably finish it off ready for tomorrow. So we are back. You tried to do the laundry and failed. I tried for 10 minutes.
You went down with a card, didn't you? But still struggled.
Basically, every time you swiped it said bad swipe, so I had to keep trying. But we're sorted now, aren't we? We're back for the night. I've just got to go and swap the washing in a bit. Laura's finally got herself a cup of tea, cup of Irish breakfast tea. That's the worst camera angle ever, but I've never heard of Irish breakfast tea. I heard of English breakfast, but anyway. So we've got a call right night here. I think we've got to be up at 6:30 tomorrow to get to Macy's.
So I've just had a bagel for my tea.
Oh yeah.
And I think it was like $4.49 or something like that for a pack of 6 bagels, which I thought was really not too bad. And then I actually got, so the fridge is open, I actually got a thing of strawberry Philadelphia, which was about $5 for the tub, which is a bit expensive. But if you think, like, if you say the bagels and the Philadelphia, it was $10 in total. That's 6 breakfasts for $10. So that's still cheap. That's really good. Yeah. I mean, I just had it for my tea because I really wasn't that hungry. Lunch was so big, that wrap, and I only ate half of it, but I was still stuffed. So I just had the bagel with that, and I got a big punnet of grapes as well. They were cheap, wasn't they? I can't remember what else we got. We did get quite a bit of things, didn't we? Though. So yeah, we're. Sorry, I just come over since I've got the ice cream cake. So we picked up an ice cream cake in the freezer because you kept saying that you wanted an ice cream cake and you've always wanted one since you were a kid. And it had no price in it. We asked them downstairs and they said
it'd be about $10.
We took it upstairs and we said it was $31 something. I was like, no, we'll just leave that, thank you. We're not spending $31 on an ice cream cake.
But yeah, I think we'll end it there.
But that shop was really good.
It was. I think we might go back in and film it at some point. Yeah. Up at 6:30 for Macy's. Action packed day tomorrow. We've got Macy's, then Top of the Rock, and then 9/11. Busy day. Yeah. But we're working our way back, aren't we? We start out there and then work our way back. 9/11's a 5-minute walk. Did you say about the wind? No. We went to go to the Target in the 9/11 when we got out of the subway. We actually couldn't walk that way. It was that strong.
I couldn't walk. This wind. Matilda was like across the path, I couldn't move because it was that strong.
So we just got blown home instead.
It was just like so bad.
Oh, they're showing Capitol Hill though. Went to Capitol Hill soon, aren't we? But yeah, anyway, sorry, we keep digressing. So if you made it this far, thank you. If you've not already, please like and subscribe. And we'll see you again soon. It's bye for now.